Hello, and welcome to Chapter 13, You Are Not Your Thoughts. At difficult times, we can get so caught up in the thoughts and feelings swirling around inside us that we start to think this swirling mess is actually who we are. We are that mess. Sometimes we say we are fused with our thoughts and feelings. It's built into our language. I would typically say, I'm anxious, when experiencing those feelings and ideas, in the same way I would say, I'm Chris, if I were introducing myself. Can you imagine having an ID badge at work or a name tag at a social gathering that, instead of your name, displayed your current mood? Hello, I'm totally bored and can't wait to leave. But seriously, if we are our thoughts and feelings, then our most unpleasant and distracting inner experiences are not just transient events we need to cope with. They are us. And that feels much more oppressive and hopeless. So, how can we think about this differently? Have you ever been to a fast food restaurant where they have one of those fancy drink dispensers where you can choose from a dozen or more beverages, from water to lemonade to many kinds of regular and diet sodas? Imagine one of those machines is in front of you and you're holding a big 32-ounce paper cup in your hand. You decide on iced tea. You put your cup under the spout labeled iced tea and you press the button. Out pours your drink, hopefully the one you selected. Your cup could just as easily have held Diet Coke or water or maybe just some ice. The cup is just a vessel. Its job is to hold liquids, any liquid that comes along. Our minds and bodies hold thoughts and feelings, but they remain quite apart from those thoughts and feelings in the same way the cup abides, regardless of what it's being asked to hold at the moment. Of course, we don't get to select our thoughts and feelings from an array of choices. We get what we get in any given moment. Maybe a better analogy or image might be of clouds in the sky. We know instinctively that the clouds in the sky are separate. Thoughts and feelings are clouds. You are the sky. The sky abides no matter what the weather. When you're working through a challenging situation with your teen, both of you filled with difficult thoughts and feelings, imagine being like the cup, just noticing what you're holding. Can you change your language from I am discouraged, for example, to something like I'm having a lot of discouraging thoughts right now? It's a more awkward way of thinking, but as we mentioned in Chapter 9, awkward can be helpful, making us slow down and carefully pick our way forward. And as we described in Chapter 9, mindfulness exercises help us step back and become defused from what our mind is holding. Pay attention over the next few days to the language you hear inside yourself about yourself in relation to your thoughts and feelings in the moment. What statements do you make that might suggest over-identifying with your inner states? Recognize, too, that teens are not their thoughts and feelings either. They are also a cup doing their best to hold a lot of intense, swirling stuff. At any given moment, there may be a lot of storm clouds in both of your skies. Thanks for watching.